Hello, CJ here. It's time to discuss magic. The astral, and in particular Escala, has a diverse and powerful set of magic practices. There are many facts and facets involved when discussing or dealing with magic as a subject matter. There's the difference between a mage and an arcane artist. There are the finer points of what elemental force or principle specializes in what kind of spell. There is the nuance of ritual work in the crafting of true permanence. I thought that for our first video here about magic, I would discuss the absolute basics. Magic fundamentally is governed by 3 laws and can be divided into 8 broad areas of focus. First, the 3 laws. These are not governmental statutes or regulations. They are not enforced by gods or mortals. Rather, these are the 3 things that magic simply cannot do. All sciences have basic rules that they follow, and they govern how they work, and magic is no different. The first law is the law of conservation. Matter is made out of energy. Energy can be transformed and rearranged by magic. However, magic cannot make something out of nothing. The energy required for a large-scale spell or the creation of mass must be paid for. Mages and other magic users often learn to rely on the energy that pervades creation in order to pay for the creation of matter. This energy has many names, like first substance, primary energy, and most commonly, prima materia. Having some of this nearby, or stored within the magic user's own energy body, can pay for things like conjuring a weapon, or filling an area with heat. Moving or manipulating energy, or mass that is already there, takes much less work. The second law is the law of time. Time travel is not possible in creation or anywhere else. This is not a flaw in magic practice, and it is not a law that is enforced in any way. Time only exists in the present moment. The past and future are not physical places we can travel to. Time magic is rare, but it can alter the flow and movement of time. It cannot, though, change the past as a whole. Law 3 is the law of souls. Magic cannot find, touch, move, alter, or harm a soul. Magic can work with the mind, the heart, language, perception, and anything physical. It cannot, though, affect the soul. There is a rare variety of magic called soul magic that can draw power from the infinite energy of a soul, but even it cannot peer directly into one. Resurrection magic can restore a body to perfect health, but it cannot force the soul to return from the afterlife. The individual must choose to come back. Even the gods know that while they may determine where a soul ends up, they are powerless over these souls' inner nature. The gods themselves have souls, and those souls are as perfect and also deeply fallible as anyone else. This is the basis of what magic cannot do. Everything else conceivable to a person is doable, and most of what a person could want magic to do has a known set of techniques and practices. The problem lies in categorizing and also teaching these practices. To make this easier, magic spells are separated into the 8 Arcana. These are not intrinsic rules like the laws. They are man-made ways of sorting the infinite potential of magic into smaller categories that are easier to learn and understand. To make this easier to visualize, I made a handy visual aid. This symbol is called the octacle, and it's associated with magic and mages in particular. This one here is made out of paper mache, and I think it turned out really well. These are the 8 Arcana. Abolition is the Arcana of destruction. The Arcana governs all combat magic and includes techniques to direct energy quickly using hand motions and other movements. Its spells mostly involve the rapid movement of elemental energy as bolts, large barrages, or even the rare and potent blast spells. Its practitioners are called sorcerers. Abjuration is the Arcana of protection. It contains techniques to protect, shield, and ward people and items. Most of its uses are either physical barriers or spells granting magical immunity to the element used. It can grant magical armor or make someone immune to heat. Its practitioners are called warders. Conjuration is the Arcana of creation. This powerful and diverse Arcana governs all spells that make things or that allow movement between 2 locations. Conjuring spells make items, like clothing or magical tools, while summoning spells create magic servants and allies. Some spells instead allow the user to travel long distances. Its practitioners are called summoners. Correlation is the arcana of enchantment. This arcana contains the tools and techniques to make a spell governed by another arcana and bind it into an item or material form. The singular set of crafting techniques can only be used by a skilled magic user and resembles the forging of material goods more than the abstract principles of the other arcana. Its practitioners are called enchanters. Benefaction is the arcana of being. This arcana governs all uses of magic that aid, heal, or alter living beings. Healing and curing diseases are two of its most well-known uses. Other uses include transforming the user into living fire, altering gender, or gaining the power of true flight. Its users are called animists. Alteration is the arcana of control. This general-purpose arcana alters a part of the world without making or destroying anything. It can technically replicate the effects of any other arcana, but focuses on performing effects that are too technical and nuanced for the other arcana to contain. These include shaping elemental stone, altering temperature, and negating other magic effects. Its practitioners are called thaumaturges. Divination is the arcana of knowing. This rare and powerful arcana governs all spells and techniques to gain knowledge, insight, or sense perception. It can examine the world to learn about it, or scry distant places to learn what is happening in them in real time. Notably, this arcana cannot predict the future. This is simply not possible in creation. This flaw in magic has its roots in the ancient history of when the gods and mortals lived as one people. That will be the subject of a future video. Its practitioners are called oracles. Malediction is the arcana of cursing. This rare and forbidden arcana has uses to weaken and hinder. While some of its combat applications are allowed, its deeper mysteries are the domain of the criminal only. Its practitioners are called warlocks. As we can see, magic is a vast subject with endless applications. I hope this overview has been helpful. Now I need to go find somewhere to hang this up. See you out.